Hey everyone, meteorologist Alex Williams here with you back into the Weather Impact Alert Center. Well, we survived the winter storm, and it was not a crippling ice storm as we had anticipated. And I'm actually going to explain why on the newscast later on this evening. But briefly, basically the cold air saved us. And like I said, I'll explain more on that as you go through the evening. But we're still dealing with a weather impact alert day, remember, through Tuesday morning. And now it is time for the cold to make its grand entrance. I mean, if you can't tell, it's already freezing cold outside. It's just really chilly sunshine across the area. So that's kind of what we're dealing with now. I'm going to give you a quick overview of kind of what we're expecting the next couple of days. We'll start with a little bit of a storm overview of kind of where we were with the storm. But I do want to kind of go over the fact that we're dealing with still another weather impact alert day. So that being said, as I just popped off everything here, I meant to hit max 2. There we go. So now through Tuesday AM, we're still looking at that weather impact alert. Why? Icy travel each and every single morning because we're going to get melting and refreezing. Black ice is going to be a significant concern as we go through the next couple of mornings because we're going to melt what we got in sleet and mix of snow there and ice into liquid during the day because we'll see sunshine, and that solar insulation really helps to warm that up and melt it away. And then we're also going to be dealing with dangerous cold. We are talking wind chill values below 0 potentially into the morning tomorrow. Very, very, very dangerous cold. I can't stress this enough. You just really got to take this one seriously because, again, we're just going to be dealing with these cold temperatures. Temperatures don't get above 40 as we go through the week. And, again, overnight, teens expected, single digits tonight into tomorrow morning. Again, that is dangerous cold to be outside for a prolonged experience and be doing things outside. You got to make sure you take those precautions seriously. So you want to watch your step. It's slippery outside. Make sure you have the right type of footwear on. Don't go wearing dress shoes like I did in the weather garden or anywhere you're going because you can slip and slide. So maybe something with a little more traction, a boot, not a bad idea. Oh, you want to avoid the icy roads. Hey, shout out to all of our crews working really hard across the Triad to get those roads. I mean, you can see blacktop across Guilford County, and just shout out to all the hard-working road crews. They did such a great job. We'll continue to see the risk again for black ice as we go through the rest of the week, but really the roads look fantastic, and just can't thank our road crews enough. All right, here's what we ended up with. You remember what we were forecasting, and thankfully we didn't see that scenario come true. However, we still did get ice. And some of us saw significant icing. You can see up towards Allegheny County getting up 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. That is a lot of ice. And so that is definitely something there. And then look at this strip. It's very interesting. And this might have had to do with terrain influencing it maybe a little bit, or just where it was set up or where the cold air wedged itself. That'll be something to look at. But look at the stripe of 1/4 inch to 1/2 an inch that we got, say, from parts of Rockingham County, even through parts of Guilford County, getting some accumulation of that. And that goes down into Alamance County as well and sticks back towards the Durham, Raleigh area. So the triangle got definitely some significant icing. I know that the office itself, the National Weather Service office in Raleigh, got about 1/4 inch of ice. So some significant icing for them. For the rest of us, it was a general 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, which, remember, 1/4 of an inch and above, that's that ice storm criteria. So was it warranted? Yeah, I think across the Charlotte area especially, that definitely verified. So of that at least 1/4 inch for many folks. And then across the Triad, we really lucked out and were blessed to not have to deal with that significant ice. We did get some totals across the region. You can see there's that National Weather Service Raleigh report of about 1/4 inch. Same thing in Durham County, Wilson County, 0.32 and 0.4 inches of freezing rain ice there for Rocky Mountain Regional Airport. So yeah, the triangle got hit pretty hard with some of that icing up into the mountains as well. PTI picking up about 4/100ths of an inch was the latest I saw on that. We'll have to check in and see if those totals updated a little bit. And then Alamance County about 2/100ths of an inch of freezing rain. So we did see some spots pick up more freezing rain than other. I'll have to dig through. Freezing rain reports are very difficult to find, so I'll have to look and see what I can find. Again, the cold is really the big story. It feels like 18 degrees and 21 degrees there from, say, Forsyth into Guilford County, 27 in Burlington, low 30s across much of the Triad and the Piedmont Triad at that. So we are feeling the wind today. It is definitely cooler. And it's because of the wind gusts. You can see the gusts right now still into the 20-25 mile an hour range, 30 mile an hour range up through PTI there in Greensboro, measuring 31 mile an hour wind gusts, RDU at 25. And so I'll pop myself off here. Look at Jefferson up towards Ashe County, North Carolina, 48, 50 mile an hour winds. Woo, the wind is howling up there. So if you're going skiing, you're going to be dealing with that wind for sure. So as we go through the rest of our Monday, it's going to be cold. We're going to have slick roads likely really each and every morning as we deal with the very, very cold temperatures below freezing. You can see after about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, we're looking at those temperatures dropping past the 20-degree mark. And then below freezing, really, as the sun starts to set, we lose that heating. There we go. We're going to be hitting that below freezing mark. So lots of sunshine today that does help melt things. We are going to see those winds start to die off a little bit. We might keep it around a little bit into Tuesday morning. And the problem with that is that adds a wind chill factor. So we do have cold weather advisories, which are what took place of the wind chill advisories. So it's going to be very cold, dangerous wind chills. There's your forecast temperatures according to our graph, our in-house model here. Reedsville 4, Rockingham County, Burr, Danville 3, 1 in Surrey County, Mount Airy, 5 in Forsyth, 7 here in Greensboro, 10 in Asheboro, 10 in Lexington, 10 in Burlington. These are bitterly cold temperatures, and it's like 1 degree in Boone, and of course that doesn't include what it's going to feel like when we factor in the wind chill. The wind chill is what it feels like to your body when we get insulted by these types of winds, right? We're talking it's going to feel below zero. This is very dangerous. You need to take this very seriously. In those single digits, you'll lose body heat very quickly. You want to cover up the spots that lose body heat the fastest, right? Your head especially, keep something on your head. And then, gloves on your hands as well. And just keep your core nice and warm. A vest if you want to let your arms breathe. If you want to keep everything nice and warm, then obviously a nice thick jacket. Something with insulation in it will help keep you warm as we go tonight into Tuesday morning. And I'm sure warming centers are going to be opened for those that find themselves without a home. So future like temperatures doesn't get much better as we go through the morning. Through the afternoon, yeah, that's noon. It's going to feel like the teens outside on our Tuesday, and that's probably because temperatures are going to be pretty close to the teens, and then we've got the mid-20s through the rest of our Tuesday. Cold air, Arctic chill building in as we go through the next couple of days, and that really is going to be the big story. Let's talk about those advisories. I will show you real quickly here. We got about a minute left. You can see our system departing off. That is the Arctic front, and the precip out ahead of it from our system yesterday. There it goes. So the front pushing through, some northwest flow heavily in effect, and there's those cold weather advisories. Again, that means wind chill values could be below zero. This is significant for us, and it's going to be very cold for us as well. And just zooming into the Triad again, that's everybody looking at those cold weather advisories, extreme cold warnings there in effect for the mountains where it's going to be well below zero. So dangerous cold on the way. Make sure you're bundling up and keeping yourself safe. We don't need two of me on there, right? But nonetheless, just bundle up, stay safe over the next couple of days. Watch for black ice through the entirety of really this week. And we'll continue to keep you updated here as necessary with alerts, and of course on our WFMY Plus app and on television as well. We'll see you for the next one.